archaeologist. That was just me leaning away from the camera to sing Chocolate Rain and also to see if my sound is registering. It is. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I had a shave. I'm having a Blueprints adventure. We're doing quite well, I think. I mean, after doing not very well for quite a while, we're now doing slightly better. Although we'll say, you know, the shave's good for indicating a new start, a start to a new day, even if it is day 38. You have to reverse those numbers so everyone knows that. But I just went to buy lunch for work tomorrow because I've got to go to the office. And I forgot my my bottle of cola, which means I didn't get the meal deals. It means I just bought 2 items for way more than I needed to spend on them. But what I'm doing is I'm getting the silliness out the way before the stream. Yeah, so you've got to reverse those. I'm really on day 38. Oh, I barely started this game. Just noticed Limmy's playing this game. I am now so far that I don't actually have to worry about Limmy ruining the game for me, or, you know, getting very far in the game, because he takes a long time to do anything because he talks a lot. Compass and the mask. So we want cool rooms. So yes, go outside. I'd like to pass those exams, of course. It's a little cursed, just like my beard. I need to dye again. I wouldn't mind it if it was even, but it's not. It's still patchy and stuff, and it looks awful. I think that's better. Oh, hang on. Is it the schoolhouse that has the gas? It's not the trading post. I have it. I must choose. It will be on the really old ones. Oh, whatever. I don't care. It's the shelter now. I should care. Oh, we got it back. Yeah. So I used to listen to a podcast called Worst Year? No, not the worst year ever. That's something else. Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. But the premise was that they watched the worst movie ever and they watch it once a week for an entire year. So they watched Grown Ups 2 by Adam Sandler every week for a year. And at the start of it, like, it's not a very good film, right? That's the whole point. And then it's like, well, this is a stupid idea. Why did we even do this? Like, for the next 3 weeks, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And then at some point, it just gets weird and profound. It's quite interesting. They're just forced. Your brain is, it's like being dipped into the abyss. Your brain is forced to create images. So they start like, because they're trying to, what's your favorite part of the movies? And sometimes it just becomes like one person in the background. It's kind of interesting. I want to turn down the rumpus room, don't I? Because 8 gems for, yeah, that's not really worth it anymore. Take the corridor though. Do wish that was facing the other direction, but what we're gonna do? Nursery is good for walking around, but like, it's an early wall. But I think walking around is kind of what we want to do now. I'll tell you what, since we're here, there is that puzzle, isn't there? And I want to, I think the numbers are correct. Oh wow, I wrote them correctly on this page. I just didn't trans. So 873 10 1 13, right? Just take my word for it, those are the numbers. What's the other page? Where is it? Why are my notes so boring? I'm just gonna have to scribble a bunch of stuff off. There's a bit where I tried really diligently to have like every single room be a thing, and then I just never used that system. And so I have like loads of pages that just mean nothing. It was a good idea, but... So, I hadn't really considered that the moon has the moon, and that's how it's got, like... It's not just two crescents. It's a crescent with a moon on it, and, like, that's a special crescent moon. That's a different game, John. Okay. White Shore, Black Cat, Red Flag. Is that the robbery? Is that what that's a metaphor for? Because we went upon a white shore. Right, sorry, I'm just looking for it. I'll tell you what, we should have a nice picture while I do that. I am looking for the throne room. Oh yeah, I wanna put the cathedral on the side. And I specifically want to aim left while doing it, I guess. I don't know, it depends when you always enter the cathedral from a particular side. I want the back to the wall, basically. Where is it? Where's the numbers? There's the numbers, but I've done this. Where's the conversion? X, Y, Z, A, B, C. This must be forwards. Was it on the page you had left open? Yeah, it was. You're an idiot. 873 10 1 13. I have that written twice. 873 10 1 13. Right. Just drop the pen. It's not like you're rubbing any of this shit out. Use the pen you've got here. So, the Red Prince. Page A, word X. Page A is page 10. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, it's more fun when you can watch along. This is why I should use screenshots on the computer. Oh, look at the bridge. Word X. That is word 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn. I'm just going to underline turn. And turn seems good. I like turn. Turn seems like it's a verb, isn't it? And that's sort of... It's a good sign. And then... We should do the bedroom. We get a gem for that though, so we might as well just use spare bedroom. We've got one route forwards. We are going to have to get our observatory back though. We spent a lot trying to... No Traxxas. Go that way. Yeah, I think churches tend to be drafted forwards. Break room. $18. 10 minus 40 is... Wait, what? 10 times 5, 50 minus 40 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4. Squared is 16. Minus 14 is 2. That's on the outside. That's actually what I want. So I actually want a garage today because I want to walk past. I want to see the back of the chapel. Oh, no money for you today, pig. Take the nook. We'll take the West Wing Hall because dining room can go in the middle, West Wing Hall can't. We've got a lot of gems and we're not doing anything with them. We need a dining room. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. We're in a good place for doing weird stuff. Like we might want more keys. Or alternatively, we might want to power something weird. Like a furnace. Try and get that furnace freezer combo. Getting the freezer to fucking come out is hard enough though. We don't lose half of anything, do we? Yeah, we already guessed. Well, no. Did we guess? No, we were told. We've been. There's a lever there. We've been told twice now. No, it just gets us a key. It's actually really pointless. I think we can live with a hallway closet there. I don't know why I didn't. Both of those are very expensive. That's a shame. Okay, it's not like we're doing anything important. That has a ceiling woobly, doesn't it? Yeah. So we can power stuff from there. That actually gives us more options for powering. Okay, well, we want a church. We want a garage. We want to power the garage as well. That would be really good. Don't know what it does, but don't know. I just completely forgot how to do that for a second there. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's just an alternate way to open the door, but... Ooh. Without that. I was hoping you'd get something else as well, but... Like, it's like the furnace, but it's logical. Right. See outside of that chapel. Oh, but, like, no. You've cheated me, game. That's the hallway. Oh, maybe there just isn't anything interesting about the outside of the chapel. Maybe it's that. That's the break room. I know there are some weird interactions. Because you can have the outside garden as well. Oh, never mind. It was an idea. It worked out quite quickly, but... We now have a lot less ups. Anything else we want to pump energy to? We're going to want the rotunda, I think, unfortunately, just to carry on. We have 5 keys, but... a little risky. I won't be sheltered from that, will I? We'll take the gift shop. As far as I remember, doesn't have thing. Take the boudoir, that'd be useful for us. Will that retroactively unlock the Great Hall? Let's find out. Don't really have any reason to do this, but... Cool. So we might want a red room. But what I could do is keep rolling for the red. Yeah, I mean, give it a go. Closed exhibit. We didn't even need to roll the dice. We have a key card. Cool. Not sure I quite understood the rules that one, but that wasn't security locked, because that was a... Ooh. Take the mail room. Yeah, take the mail room. Is that a new card? Someone I'm honestly very impressed with the number of experiments you've been successful in executing. I certainly wasn't looking to write this many letters when I started our correspondence. Frankly, I'm not sure what other advice I can offer in blind without knowing directly what challenges you currently face on the estate. For all I know, you've long since reached room 46 and continue on a accompanied exploration stag, happy and free of the maids and staff crowding in the halls and getting in the way. Can't say I blame you, and I'm sure other members of the household are quite enjoying their extended vacation. Strictly speaking for myself, however, I cannot wait to get back and begin working with you directly, helping you through these letters, has only whetted my imagination, to be candid. Collaboration in this correspondence has reminded me so much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Till the day I return. Randolph. I sense that might be the last one, but we need it for the stamp, and so I do need magnifying glass. That looks like it's got those hearts on it as well. Hearts is snowy. That's snow. Is that why it goes from dark to white? Because of the snowfall? Okay, well that's one rare room, and we got ourselves that thing. The hallway. I'm very tempted to take the hallway closet, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. It's not a magnifying glass, but it's a shovel. Pantry, we do need to go left. Again, it's these runs where I'm not really doing much. I think, obviously, the reason I struggle is because the shelter is a great advantage. It helps me out. And I'm not, like, squeezing tons of corners in with those rooms. It's still funny, though, that it's just like, suddenly I'm doing great. I mean, yeah, sure. That's a non-starter. We do need to actually... Did I... I thought I made a billiards room. Did I not? What? I need those gems. Honey, you can buy gems. Well, let's hope so. Okay, we got lucky there. Take the sledgehammer. Won't take this running shoes. We might need the money. We have a kitchen. This is the exit. Nice. So yeah, according to the actual description, it's one of every room type, which I already knew, but the fish represent different room types as well. Like adds a red room, bedroom, red, purple. Can't tell what that is. You get the idea. That's a shop. That'd be a... And then we just re-roll lots. I feel like the music room's probably a really good idea. It's just the key to the secret garden. I want those vault keys. Maybe you just need them somewhere else. Denoted in verse. As in like universe? It does look a bit like a spiral. I'm gonna take a photograph. Sure, why not? We don't have any green rooms right now, but... That's a shame, we really need gems. I'm happy to take that one. That worked out for us. Oh, yes, of course. Electromagnetic. I'm a job, but I don't even... No. I get us 3 gems at least. It's just the wrong direction. Well, only one of these statements on this box are false. The gems are in the white box. Let's assume that that's a weird one. Gems are not. Let's say that's true, false. True, false. There are 3 false statements on boxes in this room. I don't know. That's in a quantum state, right? Or they're both false. So let's say false, false. True, false. There are 3 false statements. I'm going to open up this one. I'm going to assume that's leading me the right way. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, very nice. Unfortunately, that's a terrible place for a solarium. Because I'd like more res. But we can't roll the corner if we do that. I'll take that. Really wants me to have the workshop, doesn't he? Maybe. Clock tower could be a shout. Fuck it. Did we miss the window? It's between 1 and 2. Hang on. It's between 1 and 2. We're a little early. Have to wait an entire hour. While we wait, I'm going to go through those books again. So, we're doing the XYZ ABC puzzle. So, that was the Red Prince. Realm and Ruin. I'm going to have to get out my phone. It's not quite the same, I appreciate. It is a shame we didn't find a... We do have a break room, don't we? Yeah, it's down there, but we can get that quite easily. 102 steps. The numbers 6, 7 and 9 do not appear on any fixed combinations of the safes in the estate. So what am I looking for? Realm and Ruin. So, Realm and Ruin, page C, which is 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's gonna lead me to heat. It always leads me to fucking heat. Word A is 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? Word A is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scorched. That's even weirder. Why did I think it was 8? Oh, because it is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn heat. It just says, it says turn heat. That's what it says. Turn heat. A. Oh no, it is 10. It's 10. Fuck. Scribble that out. So it's because I have him backwards. It's not heat. It's scorched. That's it. Realm and Ruin is C, page 13, and A, word 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn scorched doesn't make any sense though. It is a different word. Let's get the pencil. Turn scorched. Turn scorched. Sundial base. Okay, how long do we have to wait for this? A while, it seems like. Scorched? A new clue. We have that afterwards. New clue, page B, which is page 1, which is the title page. Word Y, which is word 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, which again seems really promising. Something's up with that sundial, but like scorched. Fixed stars. ZX, that is 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Give me a second. Turn scorched sundial base. Maybe it's just sun. Okay, so turn scorched sundial base appears to be the right sentence. So I'm not going to look anymore. That is exactly the amount of help I like. You are thinking the right direction. Don't fucking tell me what to do, because yes, sorry, yes. That's turn scorched sundial base. No, 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 no. We need the laser? That would be amazing. I've kept the laser all this fucking time. Where's... Oh, here it is. I like that you can hear the woof. Take me! Although turn heat actually still works. Right. For once we're doing this and it's not the end of the fucking, like, real life day. These clocks should be set to a different time. They should all be on the hour. Set this clock to all different numbers? But not really. Set this clock's neighbours to 7. This clock shouldn't be on the hour. None should be 1, 2, 3 or 4. So no 11, 10, 11's 12 either. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers as another clock. Here, but in reverse order. So this is unlike, so we'll set this one to 9. Right? This one, I'm just going to put to like 8:30 for the time being. Set this one as 8. Set this one to 7. Set this one to, I guess, 6. Set this to 5:07. I can see issues with this. One, 2, 3. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should be the. That does. Set these both to 5, I guess. That has to be 7 as well. Seven, 6, 507. Oh, that's where the confusion comes from. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. No, that's wrong. We don't want that. Right, so 9. Just gonna set this to 8. Seven, 7, 7, 7. Okay, so 5 of those clocks are correct. Because... So... Clocks are positioned so the times will go up in ascending order. Clock should be set to a different time. 5 of the clocks should be on the hour. And because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 has to be in there. So 5 of these clocks are correct. We only need to figure out 3 of them. We know that this is not one of the 8s. Means that's probably 8, right? So again, I'm just going to set this to 8 something. Put it to 801 for the time being. That's illegal. We'll put it to 805, right? All different numbers. So it's probably on the hour, but it doesn't have to be. Like, just because I've set these to 5 and 6, it doesn't mean they are either. Same with this 8 and 9. That seems like that's definitely not. That's probably definitely 5, right? Not necessarily. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. Don't do that. So all it needs is 2 repeating numbers. Means it's probably on the hour. But it could be just 55. It could be 6:55, couldn't it? This, I feel... And that sort of implies that another one is, so like... $755 would do it. Or even $655. It's 7 in it. Needs a 7 in it, John. We need the 7 hour. If that needs 7 in it, that has to be 7 o'clock, right? Because I need the 2 hours. Those 3 have to be correct. This is not... $705. We say 7. No, that has to be 8. So 5, 6, 7, 5, just I'm being 8. It's 8:07. Is that not right? So they're all different times. So 5, 6, 7, 7:08, 8, 8:05, 8:07, 9. All different times. All different numbers. Well, no. That's going to have some of the same numbers. It's going to have 2 of those, and it needs a 7 in. Requires a 7, so it has to be 7 o'clock. This one is set in stone. It has to be 7. And if that is 7, those 3 have to be 5 and 6. Set in stone. This could be lots of things, of course. All we know is that it has to be an 8 and a 9 at some point. But given that that has to be 7, shouldn't be on the hour. It is on the hour. This has to be 8 or 9, but none of these clocks should contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. None of them do. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Well, 8:07. What's this? That's the opposite of 7:08. My golly. Clocks are positioned so the times go up in ascending order. I mean, maybe they're ascending the other direction? Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to know what direction. This seems correct to me. Okay. I need to know some information. Clock tower puzzle. Why am I wrong? I don't want to know the solution. I want to know why I'm wrong. Okay, I just want to make sure. These are false. It's false. That's true because it's handwritten. But like, I can't tell which positions they're in. Okay. I don't want to know how to solve. So I'm looking through things. This is why I'm getting annoyed. I'm like, don't tell me the fucking answers. I want to know why I'm wrong. Alright. Let's go through it all again. Unless... Okay, I'm gonna... Apparently a drawer is supposed to pop out, and I don't know where a drawer would pop out, but I'm sure there'd be an obvious noise. Why would it... Could it be... Because it's like a clock. I'm going fucking clockwise. What else would be... Clocks are positioned so their times will go up in ascending order. But, like, ascending doesn't tell me which direction. Hang on, I'm going to type that in. The clocks are positioned So that, because it doesn't say to the left or to the right. Earlier to later from left to right. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 708, 8, 805, 807, 9. That all agrees. But this clock should be set to a time that contains the 3 numbers of another clock here in reverse order. 807, 708. Done. None of these clocks should contain the numbers, should be set to times that contain the numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4. No 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s. The clock should not be set on the hour. But haha, that is a lie. So I have set it on the hour. This clock's neighbours should both be set to a time containing 7. Oh wait, hang on, how the fuck have I done this? Oh god, no, actually it's wrong. Okay. Okay, sorry, after all that whining and I just legitimately, that has to be 7. Let's make this. Seven. Let's make this 706. Okay, 7. 706. 7. Two 6, 2 7. Five, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. going to set this to 859. Right, I should actually just use a piece of paper instead. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 807, 859, 07, 9. I'm just going to set these ones in stone. This has to be one reversed. I mean, that doesn't have to be... No, it does. That has to be 7. I mean, that could just be... It could be just 6. I'm going to try 6. Five. Because that just makes things... I'm going to say 5. No, because I can't have 5, 5. That's why I do that. 5, 6, 7. This should be like 7. This is why we do the O's. $709. That has to be 07. That can't be right because it would have to be... Unless it's reversed from that. 8. Nine. $809. 908. 9. 55. 5, 6, 7, 8. 807. 9, 908. One of them actually has to be 9. Actually as well. So 509. There's a reason why we do 567. Seven. 09. But that doesn't have an 8 then. Okay, fair enough. I am just doing this wrong. Maybe there is just only one answer. It doesn't feel like a question with only one answer, but... if that must be a 7, the literal lowest 7 it could be is just 7. If that must contain a 7... the problem is that these are all 7 something. I'm going to set these all to 7. No, I mean this could be 807. And this must be another thing for backwards. Okay, I think it's going to have to be that backwards. 9. So this has to be like... 9, 5, 9. That would be really specific as well. But I mean, those are different times, so it has to be... it can't be an... it literally can't be a 9. 9, 5. So that has to be at least an 8. Seven. Then we're missing the 8. Ooh, this is quite tough. What makes this quite hard is that you can't see everything at once ever. Okay. This kind of has to be 9. Five, 6, 7. this 8. Make this 807. Make this 809. No, it can't be 809. Because that has to be 3 different numbers. Has to be in. Okay, I can see why. Okay, I think I'm getting stuck on the fact that this has to have a 7 in it. So I'm actually gonna make this 07. Let's make this. This can't be 07. Let's say this is 5. 08. Make this 805. Right. It's 9. Like this. Just 8. Make this 7. It's going to be 6. 507. Now obviously that doesn't work better. Make it 607. Five, 6, 607, 6, 5, 8, something. Seven, 8. Five, 6, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So to a different time, right? 5, 6, 607, 658, 7, 8, 8:56, 9. All set to different times. 5 on the hour. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This clock sets all, not all different. Fuck! That was it. That's what's wrong. 2 of those numbers need to be the same. That's why I was saying it for 7. Fuck. Five, 8, 2, 7. Five, 6. They both need to be on the hour. How the fuck does that work? No. This... That has to be 7. Six. Oh, this is difficult. I wish I could have them all in view at once. I've been doing this for fucking ages. I'm really... Yeah, don't worry about that one. Should not be set on the hour. It is set on the hour. Containing all different numbers, which means it needs at least 2 different numbers. So, but it needs a 7. How can I have 2 different numbers if one of them is a 7? 7, 5, 5. That's why I think it has to be 7. But that also has to be 7 because it's got to be on the hour. So how? This has to be 7... 5:57? Where the fuck is the 6? $5.57. Has to be like 5. Be 509 actually. $5.08. $5.08. 9. That could be 8:05. Rider. Rap entertainer. I wish I could explain what that means, but it's very entertaining. Has to be 6. Yeah! That took ages, but we got it. Oh, that was good. I underestimated how hard that was going to be. Have ourselves a sanctum key. Wow, I was not expecting to do that. I was looking for new rooms. That was a good decision we made at the end there. We can go to the foundation. We've got a lot of time, to be honest. That is dead end. It's going to be a bit of a trek, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Kind of embarrassed at how long it took, but I'd solved it, you know? Any food here? Let's put on my running shoes, eh? Wouldn't it be funny if I couldn't get through the vestibule? I mean, I'd still know the solution to the puzzle. Okay, and what we're going to do is, instead of picking where I think the key goes, I don't think it matters where the key goes. And I'm going to pick the pentagram so I can actually have another sigil. Finally have my second sigil. We'd have backup ways to get in. How do we get upstairs? Oh no, we need the power! No we don't. Fuck off. No we don't. I think I know about this one. Because it's on the passports and stuff. So let's put it in. So want it to be roads, of course. Want it to be stormy weather. Oops. You want it to be foggy. Put it back to stormy weather. There we go. Oh, that took a really long time. Those reds, they just love taking over. So the reds like taking over the whites and the blacks. Not the greys. The greys are protected. That just shuffles them. Can't seem to do anything against these greens either. I mean, they're just going to turn red regardless, right? Why did that turn grey? Okay. It's the oranges which are key here. I can switch those across with the greys. I'm actually writing to this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I'm tempted to save the postmaster trip, as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I'm pleased to report all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons learned along the way. As I look back on the truth shine brighter than the others. Truth shine brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Mind and to replace the books I lost. Ooh. So yes, we know the last place he went was here. little castle, and there are some cannons. Finally have ourselves second sigil. You know what there's space for? There's space right there, and that's kind of making me nervous. All black tiles will turn red in the triumphant victory, while all white tiles turn black, serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolate's army. Okay, but what the fuck do green tiles do? Because we only have 3. You know what I mean? So that's all well and good, but we need the orange ones to move, or the grey ones to turn... Why do whites turn grey? So the black one shuffles the row, I get that. I just don't understand why I can't do anything with the greens. Green one's flipped to the other side, right? If I could do anything with the grey ones, that'd be great, but... The grey ones seem to do nothing. So, 1 second. Sorry, be right back. This is a bit of a puzzle heavy one. So yes, this has been the hardest one of these Morajai boxes so far. What I'm trying to do is get like an orange in between something useful. So if the white did turn black, that would be really useful, but it doesn't. It's not gonna. I can turn it grey, of course, but it says it turns black. When these tiles are pressed, all black tiles. I see. It created it. Fair enough. I understand now. But yeah, it's still the trick is with the oranges, the greys. So if we can get grey does. Green switches though. Green is potentially a useful thing. Green victory. We don't want to double up the greens, we want to double up the reds, I guess. And then we want to figure out how to move the reds. It's going to naturally happen anyway, but I just can't move them about. Might be enough. Sorry, Alright, sorry, my brain is suddenly broken and my eye has gone all scratchy. There isn't a big rush to do this, we can just come down here anytime, of course. But like, I'd like to do it now, you know? You know, the blacks shuffle the row, and the greens switch things, so if I want I can turn that grey. That seems completely useless, so I don't want to do that. Can I can't like turn the grey green. I'm assuming I want one of the oranges to be green and one of them to be red, and then I can move around four reds. That's what I'm assuming. So let's do that. Switch. That's one. I don't think that can be moved. How did we get the grays to change? Or don't we? Well, I've successfully got the reds in all the positions apart from the 4 I need them in. I don't know how to remove the oranges. So they seem like they're always going to be out of position. Okay, I might come back to that one. Oh, I'm gonna come back to that one. Right. We don't think it's naval. Oh, sorry, there's not supposed to be music playing. Christ. There's no music here at the moment. Sorry, that's my own music I just put on when I'm on break. Okay, so Araja. We know it's flowers, that's probably going to change. Okay, we know it's purple. Alright, well, I'm going to put them on horseback, fuck it. They're all romantics, right? I don't think it's going to be hot. I think snow is one of the other ones. Wind is definitely one of the other ones. Didn't mean to do that. That is rain. Hot storm. I think that stands for heat. Or snow. I like rain for them. Rain and the flowers goes together. Not that one. That stands for what? We're going to have to look up what these mean. How do they get about in this poetic city? Looking at the stamps now. It is raining. Rain is correct. Okay. If flowers is right, we know enough information to guess. We just have to go through them all. Okay. Not that one. That's not what I meant to press. That's turtleback, I think. I don't know what that stands for. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Sorry, that was already correct. What do these symbols mean? So I've got a city in the rain. We have purple. Like, we have all the information. We just need... I'll go back. I don't know. Sorry, I am going through my phone. No, we already know it's violet. We already know it's poetic. We already know it's rainy. Like, that only leaves this. Rains. Camels? That doesn't make any sense. Have to be des over camels. We know it's not aviation. Rain, horseback. Naval. I'll try naval again, fuck it. Try roads. Doesn't really make sense to me, but we'll try it. That's horseback, which we tried first. Rough trails doesn't really make much sense, but honestly, while we're here, we might as well test it. That we tried. That's aviation. That's camels. That's turtleback. I feel like I should be right, but never mind. And what else do I have? They have a shoreline, which makes me think it's naval. Or maybe... I feel like we must be close to that one. And these are the ones... I really wish I didn't pick these ones, because these are the ones we know literally the least about. Like, I'd like Arch Aries to be next. We could probably guess Arch Aries. Actually, that's this one. Come on, we must be close. Okay, I mean, we could take a couple of guesses at this. We literally know fuck all about these. Okay, I'll tell you what. Vera. I'm pretty sure that's Vera. I do not know what colour it is. But if it's not white, purple, yellow, red, orange, or blue, it's one of the other colours. You know what I mean? They are turtleback. I have to assume they are. I'll have a look at the stamp. I'm going from the stamps. That's Verishaw's. Maybe you're naval. No, you're turtleback. Let's give them normal weather. What colour? I'd have to look. So there's pink. Let's go for some pink. Oh, I thought I had that right for a second there. Alright, fine. We don't know. Fuck. We must be close with this one. Like, we have... Okay. We know flowers and that colour, violet, go together. Why do I associate flowers and violet with Raja? I mean, there's got to be a piece of evidence I picked for it. Okay, nuance. I don't fucking even know which one nuance is, but it's got blimps, so Raja is definitely raining. I can see it in the picture. They have like a city, town, even says something. Yeah, I'd like our cherries to be next. Whatever, we can do these later as well. It's fun. We got ourselves another sigil. We got ourselves another sigil key. We're happy as Larry. That probably didn't need to take 2 hours and a quarter, but we got shit done, you know? Doesn't count our sanctum keys, but... But yeah, there's a piece of masonry that has the flowers. So maybe I might be just wrong with who has the flowers and the violet. But I thought that was violet. Which I feel like we should have just been able to brute force it because we knew enough elements. We know it rains, we know there's flowers, and we know it's purple. There's only one element missing, and I swear I just tried them all. And it should be easier. After every single one, there's... less to go, right? Where are we going? We're going to the break room. We're done. Fair enough. My piggy bank. Oh, I was going to let you go, and no, we want to try out. We want to try out lasering the We want a laser. We want to use up our laser. So I'm gonna have at least one more go. It's a Scarlet Hotel. So yeah, that didn't need to take 2 hours. That was all one